Hey guys, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day, and if not, I hope I can make it a little better. So today we'll be painting the first two in a series of 4 mini canvases that I bought in the theme of cute Tamagotchis. It's been around 10 years since I've done anything serious with acrylic paints, so I thought I better get some practice in. A, because it's always good to get some practice in, and B, because my boyfriend has requested that I do some art for his empty bathroom wall. Normally, I would turn to my watercolors, but of course, watercolor paints and bathrooms do not mix. So I knew I had to return to acrylic paints. I asked you guys all across the internet what the best brand of acrylic paints are. You know, which paints you enjoy using the most. And Golden Artist Acrylic paints were the resounding response. Luckily, at the same time, Art was doing a 30% sale off Golden Acrylic paints. So I sucked it up, knowing it was going to be an expensive purchase, because any artist quality paints are always going to be more expensive than the cheaper student equivalents, and bought myself a set. The real differences between student grade paints and artist grade paints, and this also goes for pencils, alcoholic markers, whatever artist supply you're looking at, is that usually they're easier to handle, they're smoother to use, they're more pigmented, and they're more light fast. As in, you can put your acrylic painting on the wall in front of a window. Student grade paints will fade much faster than artist grade paints. They've been specifically formulated to withstand the bleaching qualities of the sun, but because of this, you are going to be paying extra for these paints. For example, my 2 fluid ounces or 59mm tube of ultramarine blue was £8.95, whereas the exact same size in Pyrrole red, or what I like to call car red, was £18.95 in the sale. This is because reds are notorious for fading in the sun, and the chemical used to keep the red juicy and bright and vibrant costs more. Due to these paints being so expensive, I was terrified to actually use them. I just couldn't bring myself to start doing the paintings for my boyfriend. So I had the idea to practice painting with them by using these mini canvases. I went online again and asked you guys on Threads and Instagram what I should paint on these mini canvases. And the 2 main suggestions that came up were computer games, like computer game characters, and also cats, or variations on cats. My cat Norma specifically, or just cats in general. Thinking about small computer game characters very quickly brought me onto the idea of Tamagotchis, and I figured it would be really cute if I did a series of aesthetically pleasing Tamagotchi paintings. Let me know what you think about that. And to tie in the other idea of cats that people suggested, this first one, in theory, is a cat-themed Tamagotchi with Norma's paws in the grass at the top of the painting and daisies at the bottom. I think it turned out really cute. I think it was a great experiment. Let me know what you think. I'm also really curious to know what you would have painted on these 4 mini canvases. And if you would have painted Tamagotchis as well, what kind of setting would you have put your Tamagotchis in? Ooh, I've got another question. I can get even smaller canvases. Would you like to see me have a go at painting on even smaller canvases? Please let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and also let me know if you'd like to see even more Tamagotchi paintings, or if you'd like to see these as prints. I think they turned out really cute, so I'd be happy to do that for you. Okay, on to my second painting and the final one for this video. Yes, I'm going to split this video up into 2 parts because I think otherwise you might get bored of me prattling on about paints and Tamagotchis. And this one, see if you can guess the theme. Yes, it's going to be picnic themed because I don't know, I really like food and I really like picnics. I don't know about you, but having a picnic is just so much more fun than just sitting at home and eating food by yourself. Let me know what your favourite picnic foods are. For me, as a British person, I kind of feel like it's not a picnic if you don't have pork pies and Scotch eggs involved. Feel free to debate me in the comment section. And this was my favourite Tamagotchi to design. Actually, I think it might be my favourite of the 4 paintings in general, but I really wish this was a real Tamagotchi design. I would absolutely buy it. Maybe I could customize a Tamagotchi to have this design? Actually, let me know, again, in the comment section, if that's something you'd like to see me try. Have a go at customizing a Tamagotchi. And now feels like a good time for me to list the shades of paints I ended up buying from Golden Acrylics, just in case you like the colours I used and want to know what they are, so you can use them for yourself. Just a little warning, I bought the majority of these for their colour fastness and opacity, so there might be other paints or like shades or versions of these paints available from Golden or your favourite acrylic brand that might be more appropriate for your own use. So the white is titanium white, it's the bright white, it's the basic white, it's the best white, and I got a tube double the size of all the other sizes because I had a good idea that I'd end up using a lot of white. My purple is medium violet, my blue is ultramarine blue, I have 2 greens, I have the phyllo green in blue shade because I wanted a cooler tone green. And then for my yellow shaded green, I have sap green hue. Next I have cadmium yellow medium hue. It is the cheaper version of the 2 cadmium yellows that they make. They do make a more expensive one, but I couldn't quite justify the price on the yellow, so I did go for the less opaque, cheaper one. I have light orange, which I don't think I actually use in any of these paintings, but there's like my basic lighter skin tone color for when I want to do lighter skin tones. I'm lazy. I got a pre-mixed pale skin tone. My red is Pyrrole red, or what I like to call car red. It is expensive. The reason it's expensive, as I said before, is because it should not fade. And the reason I call it car red is because it uses the same chemicals that car paints use today in the red paint, which is why modern red cars don't fade. Then I have, and I'm gonna butcher this, benzimidazolone burnt orange, which I kind of got as a darker skin tone accent to kind of mix with the light orange when I wanted to do tan skin tones in the future, but I also do use it in shading a little bit in these paintings. Another colour I use for shading in these paintings is burnt umber, the classic brown, and finally the black that I chose. I don't really like blacks, but I knew I had to have something along the lines of a black. I kind of ummed and ahed over this one and Payne's Grey, but in the end I went with Bone Black, which is a warm black. It's more like a really dark reddy brown grey, and I figured it just had a bit more depth to it than just a boring Mars black or a blackest black ever black, because that's not really what I buy a black for, and it's definitely not what I want a black for. And my final bit of decoration for this Tamagotchi is to add the seeds so it looks even more like a strawberry. And for the pet I chose to feature on this Tamagotchi, it was just going to be a baby Tamagotchi, but I kind of thought it looked a bit sad and a bit plain. And I know that there are fruit-inspired Tamagotchis. Maybe actually, in retrospect, I should have done the strawberry-themed Tamagotchi, Ichigotchi, I think it's called. But I went with the apple-themed Tamagotchi called Ringotchi, and I think it looks pretty cute. What do you think? Well, thank you for making it to the end of the video with me. I'd love to know what your favourite part was. If you could leave a comment in the comment section below. If you could like, subscribe, turn on all notifications and share this video, that would be amazing. You can follow me at Enchanted Violin on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky, everywhere. Links will be in the description box below, as well as links to my online comics, my Patreon and more. And I'll see you next time where I paint the final 2 Tamagotchi in the series. See you then. Bye!